Hi, I'm Stuart and welcome to SIRENNET Television. Well, you know, there's an old saying, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, and this is a very good example of keeping a law enforcement vehicle in service many years after you might say it's reached its prime. We're going to go from the studio here at SIRENNET Television over to StarCar to take a look at the vehicle in question. But before I do that, let's take a quick look at what I'm holding here in my hand. It is a very, somewhat old light from Whelen Engineering. It's actually the Dash-King 2000. You cannot buy it on the website, sorry for all of you antique gurus out there who might want to do that. But the product itself is in our SIRENNET museum here in the building. This is a product that I sold several years ago, let's put it that way, with this product from Whelen Engineering. The unit itself is controlled on the back with an on-off switch, and you then have the ability to change the flash patterns. It is installed in this vehicle that we're going to take a look at right now. So from here in the studio, let's go across to the gang at StarCar and see what they're up to.
On the back hatch, Stuart. You just stepped back in time.
Well, as you can see, not everybody can afford brand new equipment when you put a vehicle into service or continue to have a vehicle in service over the years. And this Ford Explorer is a little bit long in the tooth, but nevertheless, it does good work out on the highways and byways here in Oregon. The lighting on this vehicle is a little unique in that you have a slim lighter mounted up on the front windscreen, tied in with a Dash-King, which is something I haven't seen in many years. And in fact, this particular Dash-King in this vehicle I sold in 2000, so work out the yearage on that one. And the 480K siren controller, which is mounted up in the console area of this vehicle, I had the great pleasure of selling in 1996. So there's a couple of years gone by. Actually, Ed Nunn of Dunbar Nunn, I did have a chance to meet and know Ed for a couple of years before he passed away, who was the developer of the Unitrol product, was very proud of his 480K system. And it's good to see that here in this modern year of 2016, the 480K is still out and about and doing its job as it should be. The new lighting system, which was added on at the back of the vehicle, of course, is a SIRENNET brand product. It's the SNGL2s, and that of course is put on by the gang over at StarCar, Austin being the senior technician involved in that one. Up in the front grille area you have a pair of SNGL3s, which are mounted up in the front, and again they've been in service with this particular vehicle for many years. I believe they went into service in and around 2006, so the vehicle's had work done on it over the years, as you can see. But again, it's in service, and that's what matters. So check out some of the tech spec, if it's still available, in the prehistoric section on SIRENNET. And I'm going to go back to the studio right now. Well, there you have it. A view of a somewhat elder statesman of the law enforcement family, still in service here in the Pacific Northwest. The equipment that you saw in the vehicle, as you gathered, some of it is no longer available, but you can get the SNGL3, which is mounted in the grille, available still on SIRENNET, and of course the brand new SNGL2s, which are mounted in the tailgate area of the vehicle. They're of course available as well. A big shout out to Austin. Thanks very much, Austin, for helping us with that particular video. I'm Stuart. You've been watching SIRENNET Television. As always, thanks for watching.